Welcome to my Week 4 picks video. Play along! Post your picks in the comments below. Last week I was 10-6 straight up and an awful 5-11 against the spread. I vowed to do better this week. Week 4 starts off great as we have a battle for first place in the NFC North as Detroit travels to Lambeau Field to play the Packers. Green Bay is a 1.5 point home dog and the over-under is 45. I usually do not believe in revenge games, but this is an exception. Week 17 of last season, Detroit was here and knocked the Pack out of the playoffs. I think that game is avenged Thursday night. I got Packers 27, Lions 24. Sunday's early games start off with Atlanta traveling to Jacksonville to play the Jags. Jacksonville is a 3-point favorite. No over-under is listed at 43. Both teams are coming off of big losses last week, and this was a tough one for me to decide on. But I got Jacksonville rebounding this week. Give me Jags 27, Falcons 21. Next up is an NFC East showdown with Washington traveling to Philly to play the undefeated first place Eagles. Philly is an 8-point favorite and the over-under is 44.5. Despite how terrible Washington played last week, division games are always tough. I still got Philly winning, but just not covering 8. Give me Eagles 28, Commanders 21. Next is a big-time AFC North showdown with Baltimore traveling to Cleveland to play the Browns. Cleveland is a 2.5 point favorite and over-under is 41. Baltimore was missing several starters last week, but I still thought they would beat the Colts. Cleveland, on the other hand, looked extremely impressive in dominating the Titans last week. Cleveland looks like the better team, but I'm going with a slight upset here. Baltimore bounces back, Ravens 23, Browns 21. Next up is a big-time AFC East showdown with Miami traveling to Buffalo to play the Bills. The Bills are a 2.5 point favorite and the over-under is 53.5. I still don't believe Miami put up 70 last week and Buffalo is coming off of destroying Washington 37-3. These are two of the NFL's hottest teams playing for first place in the AFC East. If Miami wins, they'll have a 3-game lead on the Bills, and if Buffalo wins, both teams will be 3-1 with the Bills holding the tiebreaker. The rubber match is Week 18, the last week of the season in Miami, but I got Buffalo getting round 1. Bills 31, Dolphins 27. Next up is an NFC South showdown with the Bucs traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. The Saints are a 3.5 point favorite and the over-under is 39. As I am making this video, it's believed that Winston will get the start this week. Alvin Kamara will return from suspension and he will be needed. How the Saints blew a 17-point fourth quarter lead last week is still a mystery, while the Bucs losing to the Eagles just exposed that they really weren't a 2-0 team. Give me the Saints 24, Bucs 20. Next up is two winless teams as the Vikings travel to Carolina to play the Panthers. Carolina's a 3.5 point home dog with the over-under at 45.5. I believe Andy Dalton will start this week and gives the Panthers a better chance to win in the short term. Minnesota with a loss will be 3 games behind whoever wins on Thursday night. I think the Vikings simply just need this more. I got Minnesota 31, Carolina 27. Another battle of winless teams as the Broncos travel to Chicago to play the Bears. Chicago's a 3-point home dog with the over-under at 46. Both teams are coming off of embarrassing losses and neither team is good right now, but I got Denver as the lesser of two evils. I got Broncos 27, Bears 18. Next up is Cincinnati traveling to Tennessee to play the Titans. Tennessee is a 2.5 point home dog with the over-under at 41.5. These are two teams going in completely opposite directions right now, and I think these two trends are going to continue. I got Bengals 24, Titans 16. Next up is an interesting one. We got the Rams traveling to Indy to play the Colts. Indianapolis is a 1.5 point favorite with the over-under at 47. The Colts are coming off of a massive win in Baltimore while the Rams lost 2 in a row. If you have listened to me talk about the Colts in the past, I have said Gardner Minshew should be the starting quarterback and Richardson should only play in packages this year. Even if Minshew starts, and I think he should, I am going with a minor upset here. I got Rams 25, Colts 21. Next up is the final early game with Pittsburgh traveling to Houston to play the Texans. Houston is a 3-point home dog with the over-under at 42. Both teams are coming off of big wins last week and are heading in the right direction. I think this is going to be an ugly game, but give me Steelers 19, Texans 15. Now it's time for some afternoon delight, starting with a nice AFC West showdown. The Raiders invade LA to play the Chargers. LA is a 6-point favorite with the over-under at 48. It is confirmed Jimmy G is in concussion protocol as I am making this video, but I do believe he's going to play, but that's not a guarantee. That would change things because I'm picking an upset here with Jimmy G. Raiders 28, Chargers 27. Next up is an NFC West battle with the Cardinals traveling to San Francisco to play the Niners. San Francisco is a massive 14-point favorite with the over-under at 43.5. Last week, the Cardinals pulled off the biggest upset of the year, beating Dallas. I don't think they do it again, however, but I do think they make this game interesting. I got 49ers 27, Cardinals 19. Next up is New England traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys. Dallas is a touchdown favorite and the over-under is 43.5. New England's coming off its first win of the season, defeating the Jets, while the Cowboys probably overlooked the Cardinals last week. On paper, Dallas should win this one. However, just like last week, I got another upset. I got Patriots 24, Cowboys 23.
No,
I hope
God,
Taylor
please,
Swift comes to every Chiefs game and we see her again Sunday night as the Chiefs travel to New York to play the Jets. The Jets are a massive 9.5-point home dog with the over-under at 42.5. The Chiefs have won 2 in a row while the Jets have lost 2 straight. While the Jets hope to shake it off this week, I got Chiefs 24, Jets 14. We got a fun one to end week 4 on Monday night as the Seahawks travel to New York to play the Giants. New York is a 1.5-point favorite and over-under is at 47. As I am making this video, Saquon Barkley is day-to-day with an ankle injury, and even if he plays, I doubt he will be 100%. Seattle, after losing their home opener, has won 2 in a row and looks impressive. I think it continues Monday. Seahawks 28, Giants 16. A friendly reminder to post your picks below. I want to see what you think will happen this week. And don't forget, I go live every Tuesday and Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. On the live stream, all questions are answered and anything goes. Join the live stream and I look forward to seeing you back hopefully very soon.